So the $1,000,000 question is, who's that lady on the wall? The $1,000,000 question is, should I start a vlog? Or kind of a blog, kind of a vlog, a YouTube channel basically. So should I do that? That's the $1,000,000,000 question, the trillion, quadrillion dollar question. I do have this idea, and it seems to be a good idea, but I don't know. It would be about, well, me, my life, my what I call contemplative lifestyle, where I just wake up, go out, have a coffee and listen to books and reflect on life and try to figure out how life works. So I'm a Virgo, so which kind of means, not that I'm a big astrology guy, but it kind of means and describes a deeper personality, a person who thinks deeply. On the Enneagram, I'm a 4, so it's called the individualist and the artist and the thinker and the person who's reflecting deeply and whose core drive is authenticity. So, should I start a blog? A vlog, a YouTube channel? Because if I do, I think it's a good idea, because it's a chance, it's an outlet for me to share insights that I have about life and express and communicate a little bit. So should I do that? That's the big question. And share some spiritual, philosophical, life, relationships, business even, lifestyle insights. Basically share my contemplative lifestyle with you, and maybe that could be fun for all of us. Maybe it can help me be happier because I'm more creative and self-expressed, which I haven't been for a long time, for a few years already. I've been quite self-reflective and not so self-expressive. I've been single, I have divorced. My lovely wife, who is a great human being, we're still great friends, even 2-3 years later after it. But I felt the need. We've been together for like 10 years almost, and I felt the need to be alone and to have the space to focus on my spiritual journey and exploration. And I felt like I wasn't appreciating the marriage, the relationship anymore, and it wasn't in integrity for me to be in it and not appreciate it. And it just didn't feel true and aligned and honest. like for her as well to be with her and not appreciate her as much as she deserves to be appreciated, because she's a chef. She's amazing. She's creative. She's on the Enneagrams. She's a 7, so she's like the life of the party. She's friendly, talkative, just a great personality, very talented cook, musician. She works in Denmark now, and she's been working in different Michelin restaurants, which shows her talent at cooking. And now she's a ramen chef, so it's her dream to open eventually her own ramen restaurant. So when we divorced, she moved to Copenhagen, and she actually focused very much on her cooking career, working in a few of these Michelin restaurants, and now she's been working as a ramen chef. So basically it's been good for her as well. She's been moving toward her dream and progressing in her career and in her own autonomy and independence. And these 2-3 years have been great for me as well, in a way, giving me the space to build myself and find myself and at least look for myself. I didn't find myself yet. Well, I found myself in some ways, but not really. But anyway, I like talking to the camera, and maybe I should keep doing this. So basically right now I'm in my parents' apartment, in my mother's apartment in Romania, the city of Iași. Lovely city in its own way, small and cute. Definitely visit. Has a lot of coffee shops, which I like a lot. I'm a specialty coffee lover, so a lot of these have been popping up and out lately, the last few years, and people are very passionate and they make great coffee. So yeah, I live in Iași. I've been living here for 3 years. 3 years almost. And I'm living rent-free, which means I don't spend a lot of money. So to give you the short story, I've been with my partner for about 10 years. We went to the US for her to be a chef there, have an internship, and I was a relationship coach back then, 3 years ago, and have been for about 5 years before that. So I had a relationship blog, and then I discovered coaching, so I became a relationship coach, and I've been helping men become secure in their relationships, become secure men, and have a secure relationship with their partner, basically, and overcome codependence and not be needy in regards to women. Have a proper relationship with women. So I did that for a couple of years. I was a relationship coach. And then when I came back from the US 3 years ago, I felt like my coaching work was draining me. I wasn't excited to do it anymore, even though it was quite successful. It was getting more and more successful. But I felt like I was complete with it. It was no longer exciting for me to do that. So at the same time, I started having all these kind of question marks and doubts about my marriage, my relationship, whether it's aligned for me or not anymore. And 3 years ago, I basically dropped the coaching and divorced my partner as well, in a peaceful, lovely way. And since then, I've been living in my parents' apartment here in Iași. So it's basically been 3 years, and it's been 3 years of doing nothing pretty much, waiting for my inspiration. I thought 3 years ago when I moved back here to Romania that I would start my spiritual coaching, but apparently it didn't happen, so I didn't feel inspired to do it. And I thought it's going to happen the next month. It didn't happen. So I've been basically not making any money for the last 3 years. At first living from my savings for a while, and then for the last year. It's been a strange year, and in some ways my parents have been helping me, which is kind of weird for me. But it's interesting. It's a very interesting inner journey. To be in that position in my 30s, where for this period I've been helped. And there's been a lot of lessons from that as well, in terms of my relationship with money, my kind of spiritual, like what's a healthy relationship with money, and that could be a whole blog in itself and vlog in itself. But just to give you the 5 cents, the beginning introduction to who is this guy and what's my story so far. And maybe this is a new project that I would do, to start making some videos on YouTube and share some spiritual insights with you. Because I'm a kind of a philosopher at heart, a mystic, a philosopher. And if before I was really passionate about figuring out relationships and then coaching people with that and writing books about it and blogs and so on. And I had a little podcast as well, and I was making videos and so on when I was coaching guys on relationships. So that was fun when it was still fun. And now for 6, 7, 8 years I've already been passionate about spirituality, metaphysics, philosophy, non-duality more specifically. So that's the kind of person I am, the kind of topics that I'm interested in, and what I might be sharing if I start a vlog. So thank you for watching this video. And if I do start a vlog, and if the answer to this crazy question is yes, the $1 million question, should I start a vlog, a YouTube channel, then you will see me again. Cheers. Oh yeah, and my ending line is live better. I'm Livio Bestieri, and I'm out.